The year is 2026, and the film industry is in the middle of a silent revolution. For the last 4 years, one camera has dominated the world of independent filmmaking, high-end YouTube production, and even Hollywood B-cam setups. That camera was the Sony FX3. It was the perfect bridge, a device that combined the autofocus of a mirrorless camera with the soul of a cinema rig. But as we sit here today, the competition is closing in. Canon, Blackmagic, and even Lumix have spent years trying to kill the king. And just when the world thought Sony might have hit a ceiling, the rumors from Tokyo have turned into a thunderous reality. This is the Sony FX3 II. And it isn't just an update, it is an act of war. If you are a filmmaker, your camera is your eyes. It's your brush. And for a long time, we've been asking for the impossible. We wanted 8K resolution without the heat. We wanted internal ND filters without the bulk. We wanted a global shutter without the dynamic range sacrifice. Today, we are diving deep into the leaked specifications, the engineering breakthroughs, and the industry-shaking implications of the FX3 II. This is the machine that is about to redefine what compact cinema means for the next 5 years. Let's start with the heart of the beast, the sensor. For years, the original FX3 sat comfortably at 12 megapixels. It was the low-light king. But in 2026, the world demands more. The FX3 II is rumored to debut a brand new 16.2 megapixel partially stacked CMOS sensor. Now, before you cry about resolution, listen to the engineering logic. By moving to 16 megapixels, Sony has cracked the code for a true 5K open gate readout. This is the feature the professional community has been begging for. Open gate allows you to use the full height of the sensor, giving you the flexibility to crop for vertical social media and horizontal cinematic widescreen from the exact same file. But because the pixels are still massive, the low-light performance hasn't just stayed the same. It has actually improved. With a new dual-base ISO Plus architecture, the FX3 II is effectively seeing in the dark with less noise than its predecessor. But the real headline, the one that has every director of photography in the US losing their mind, is the frame rate. The FX3 II is built on the new Bionz XR2 processor. This silicon is so fast that it allows the camera to pull 4K at a staggering 240 frames per second. Think about that. High-definition super slow motion in a body that fits in your hand. And for those who need the resolution for high-end commercial work, the FX3 II finally introduces 8K 60p internal recording. But here's the Sony magic. They've completely redesigned the internal cooling fan. Using a new liquid vapor chamber and a high-efficiency active cooling system, the FX3 II can record 8K indefinitely. No overheating warnings. No shutoffs. Just pure, reliable performance in the middle of a desert or a humid studio. Now, we have to talk about the feature that has been the subject of more debates than anything else in camera history. Internal ND filters. For years, engineers said it was impossible to fit an electronic variable ND system into a body this small without making it twice as thick. Well, according to the latest schematics, Sony did it. The FX3 II is rumored to feature a miniaturized version of the electronic ND found in the FX6 and Burano. This is a game changer.